This is how you will always win against the man. Always, always, always. This is already off to a good start, especially with the crazy eyelashes.
This is how you will always win against a man. Always, always, always. And women don't do this, and it makes me upset because they just don't understand the power of this. Men will try to get you to change your mind, try to mold you into the perfect little girl for them. Never lose the essence of who you are to a man. Because one day you will wake up in 10 years' time and you'll realize all of your goals, all of your dreams, you gave that up to a man who probably didn't even give you the life that you deserved. There was someone way better for you.
So right from the start, you can see how this girl is painting men to be evil. Don't give your life to a man. The truth is, right, when girls really, really like a guy, they willingly go into this mode. It's not even like they have a choice. They just automatically enter into this mode, and this is what makes them happy, right? Because ultimately that guy provides them security, and this is why they're doing it, okay? Their goals become secondary if the man provides them security because this is what they truly desire. Let's not forget the fact, right, that children are oftentimes the greatest source of happiness for women. Okay. And now I know this gets obscured a lot, right? A lot of people talk about this and say, oh, but children are so difficult and so hard and all these things. Let's not forget that a lot of women don't choose partners correctly. Okay. A lot of women choose a guy purely just to have a guy. Okay. But that guy isn't the guy they actually wanted, right? This is the issue because girls will do anything, right, for that specific guy, whatever that means to them. They will have kids with him, have his children, be there for him, do anything for him, right? But the problem is girls choose guys purely on the basis of logic, get into these relationships, and then feel this distance. But this is because they pick the guy based on the wrong principles, right? If a woman picks a guy logically and purely logically, she's not going to be happy because even though that guy may satisfy all the arbitrary checkboxes, so certain height, wealth, status, fame, whatever it may be, right? If this guy doesn't click for her in some deep way, and this is very hard to describe, right? Because what does that even mean? I don't want to say spiritual. I don't want to say animalistic. I don't want to say fantasy, right? But there's something about specific guys that when girls experience him, they want to give their life to him, right? Most girls don't find that guy because they're looking in the wrong places and in the wrong way. So they encounter this situation where they just go through the motions. Oh, I guess this is what I have to do now, right? Then they encounter some guy and oh, he's all right. He does the job, right? And then that guy screws them over, right? And then they feel like they lost their entire life. That's because they weren't that into it from the start.
And you'll look at him and realize you resent him so much because he took away a piece of you.
You resent him because you didn't want him that much to start with, but you still just decided to go through the motions, okay? This is the reality of what it is. Unfortunately, it seems like girls aren't that good at picking guys. This is what it seems like. I'm not trying to call out exclusively women for this, obviously. I do think that guys have a harder time. It's just that the truth is that guys aren't leaving at the same rate. So even if they pick a girl that they maybe don't love, most of the time they're not leaving. This is this big difference, right? When girls give a certain guy time of their life, when he's not the ideal one, they end up resenting him. Even though the funny thing is that guy probably gave them a hell of a lot more than they gave him. That's the funniest part about all of this. But that's a whole other topic.
Don't ever let a man take you away. You are you for a reason. Yes, people will influence you along the way, but make sure it's not because you're trying to fit yourself into the box that they want you to fit in. You are here to be you and live out your purpose and be fulfilled and be happy.
See, none of this means anything. None of this means anything. This is just some spiritual mumbo jumbo. Fulfill your purpose. Be happy. No, life isn't just about happiness. Pursuing your purpose oftentimes isn't going to be a happy process, okay? You might be content at the end if you do all of the things and you get exactly what you want at the very end, right? But generally speaking, the process isn't always super fun, right? So this whole idea is just a total fantasy, right? It's just a girl realizing one fantasy doesn't exist, so she's just creating another one. It's just totally ridiculous. This is why, like, a lot of times girl advice is just not very good, honestly. And you guys have seen it so much on this channel, right? Girl advice, honestly, isn't that great. generally speaking. Now, you could argue, oh, I'm nitpicking and cherry picking bad examples, which, hey, fair enough, right? But even then, right, if you look at just the sheer quantity of advice out there, it just feels like the good quality girl advice rarely percolates to the top. And I'm just not sure why that is.
That's not going to entail making yourself small to be comfortable to a man.
I don't know what that even means. What does that mean? Be dominant? Like, is that the secret message here? That's what it sounds like to me, right? Go get super big eyelashes or whatever and be whoever you want to be. Be super dominant? I don't know. It's honestly like some of these videos don't even make any sense. You know, you can pretty much say anything on top of them and it'll do the job, right? Like, this is pointless.
You be smart. Don't be silly.
I don't have anything more to say on this. I guess this video is as classic as it gets. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you want to see more of my private content, don't forget to check the link in the description below.